If you are here and you are using pivot points, let me know. Okay, good. I'll make you a co-host. Just give me some few minutes. Let me share the link more so that more people can join the call. Anybody else that would like to share, feel free. Just a minute. Let's share the link. Let's share the link. You know, some people, they don't join unless they see the link. So let's take 2 minutes. One to 2 minutes, and off we go. So today our approach is a little bit different from our previous approach to the business. Today our approach is a little bit different from our previous approach to the business. Okay, so anybody else who wants to share? Anybody who wants to share? Anybody who wants to share? You are using pivot points and they are working for you and you want to share with us? Anyone? If no one is willing, I'm going to end the call. Now, today I will not teach anything new unless I am able to see some examples. I will not teach anything today unless if here no one is using pivot points and is getting results. I believe anyone, then I just need to stop wasting my time on these calls in the morning. I think I will continue with other calls that we usually have. So if nobody, I'll give in some more minutes. Is there anyone willing to share? You are using pivot points and you are having results. Anyone? Anyone? If no one, then me, I'm wasting time. on these calls every morning. I better sleep, use my time to trade. The link is the same. Why do you want me to always first send you the link in your chat? The link is the same. Keep it to yourself and join at 7:30. Why do you want me to always post the link for you? It is the same always. Let us start with leader Naboth. The link is the same. Why do you want me to give it to you every day? I hope you can work on that yourself. The link is the same. It never changes. So I don't need to remind you every day. Sometimes I don't feel like even sharing it. So if you are waiting for the link to join the Zoom, then you might miss out because it is the same. So I don't need you to keep sharing the link every day. Sometimes you might wait for the link and you never see it, and you think the meeting didn't happen. Yet the meeting is done. So I'm not supposed to be sharing the link for you every day because it is the same. So 7:30, join the meeting. Why do you want me to always remind you? So you may wait for the link and you never see it. Yet the meeting is happening. So the absence of the link in the group doesn't mean the meeting is not there because it is the same. Rita, good morning. Some will join here when we are in floating loss. So, unless you are new, let me leave you. Let me leave you with peace of mind. Okay, let's start with Leader Naboth. Leader Naboth, good morning. Please take over. Leader Naboth, good morning. Can you hear me?
Yes, good morning, leader. I'm sorry where I am. Very noisy place. I may not get in position. Though I'm following.
Okay. Okay. All right. So the question is that if anybody is on the call and is able to use pivot points to trade and can share, anybody on the call and is able to use pivot points to trade? Anybody? You just share with us what you do personally. Anyone on the call? Anyone on the call? Anyone on the call? And you are able to teach? You share with us what you do. I see I have Don. Let me make Don a post. Don, can you hear me? Good morning.
Good morning, coach.
Good morning, Don. How are you?
Fine, thank you. Thank you so much, coach, for the work you're doing.
Thank you too for coming out to share.
Okay, maybe you can just talk about, I'll not share the screen, but just talk about what I have learned about pivot and how they have helped me.
Sure,
I think
no problem.
from is it Tuesday or Wednesday when you taught us about pivot using the exchange, and then also I had over the weekend I had watched using pivot from the Crypto Ambassador YouTube. So I entered into 3 trades: IOTA, Algo, and Trump using pivot. Being able to of course, yes, I have less capital, but I've been able to make around $16 from Argo, $12 from IOTA. It is just only Trump that is in floating, but I'm not worried about that. With your expertise and the skills you have given us, it's no longer select being in floating loss. It's actually the better if you know how you can deal with it.
So
Otherwise,
tell us how do you apply them? Yes, it is true you are making money, but then what do you look at before you pick a trade, and what are your exit points? Just press some clarity.
Yeah, I look at the current price, then I go and look at the pivot point or the pivot price at that moment. If it is if the current price is below the pivot, I know it is in support. Then when I'm entering the trade, I know that I will be able to take my profit when the price goes to resistance. The price goes to resistance 1. I don't go beyond resistance 1, take my profits. So I usually balance between the pivot, the current price, then the pivot line, and the resistance 1. That's when I put that's when I enter the trade. But I look at the current price. If it is below the pivot line, I will be like, okay, this is a good trade to enter. That's how I do it. I don't know if I've answered it well.
Sure. Thank you so much for sharing. Could we give some love hearts, some thumbs up for Don?
Thank you.
Some thumbs up for Don. Don, thank you so much for sharing. Anybody else? Thank you. Anybody else? Anybody else? Anybody else who's using pivot points and you're making some money? Anybody else on the call? You could raise up your hand. You could type me in the chat. I'll make you a co-host and you share. Anybody on the call? 197 people on the call today. Anybody? Today, that's where I'm gonna base my sharing. So anybody on the call, what is your approach? How are you approaching your trades using your robot? Because unless we find out that people are making money, we might be here yet just taking people's time. Anybody? Sheikham. There is Robert here. Make a co-host. Yeah, I see Sheikham. Okay. Let's start with Sheikham and then we shall have a Semuju. Sheikham, could you unmute your microphone and be able to share with us?
How are you?
Good morning.
Good morning, sir. How are you? Thank you for having me on here.
Good, sir. How are you?
I'm great. Yes, I'm using the pivot point I'll take my approach by looking at the RSI, the KDG, and then what I usually do is check where the numbers are on the side of the chart, and then see if my pivot point is just above, and then I take the trades looking at if my lines of the RSI, the line of the yellow, or the line for the RSI is over the lower line, which then shows me that the chart is a bit bullish, and then I end up taking my trade just above the pivot point and making sure that the the trade is bullish to the next resistance line, the first resistance line.
Mm. Your point is a solid one, because I have checked with so many people. For example, okay, so I will get off the moving averages. So your approach is you check with the RSI,
Yes.
which gives you. So what do you look at here on the RSI? Where is your focus when you
So
are looking
usually
at the RSI?
I'll start off with the MACD, watching to see if the yellow line, the yellow line is above the pink line, and then
Okay.
I'll look at the KDG to see if it's also reflecting that the line is showing above, and
Perfect.
then lastly I'll look at the RSI to see if it's also showing at least some sign of
Which I
it
see
being
here.
bullish. Yes, and then I'll go
Then you
back
will.
to my I'll go back to
Your
my
chart.
I'll go back to my chart and look at the chart, how if it's just, I'll look at the numbers on the side of the chart,
Okay.
and then
Which
I'll
are
go
regions?
down to my
Okay,
to
so
the
let me
pivot
change this
point,
to one. So they will give you the now, for
to
example.
I'll go down to
Mm,
pivot point chart, and then I'll look where the numbers are on the side. I'll
mm,
look at the numbers on the pivot point where those numbers are showing, and if they are just between the pivot point and resistance 1,
mm.
and then I'll take my trade according to the numbers being around there.
Wow, perfect. Because the current price is just above the pivot. So it means you
Yes,
will take your profit at resistance 1.
at resistance 1.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank
This
you,
is
sir.
amazing.
Thank you very
Thank you
much.
so much.
Thank you.
Good.
I've made
All
about
right.
$65 for the last 2 days.
Wow. And you are using a capital of around how much?
I started off with $100.
Wow. Wow. Beautiful sharing. Thank you so much. I will appreciate.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Wow.
And I learned it all from you. Thank you very much.
I'm humbled.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate
Wow.
it.
What a
Thank
share.
you.
Could you drop some love hearts? Some love hearts, some thumbs up, some thumbs. Amazing sharing. What a good them with applying indicators, mixing them with pivot points. Okay, what an amazing sharing. Hope we are learning from one another, because you might be suffering with making profit, yet making money is getting much more easier and much more better. Thank you so much, sir, for the amazing sharing. We really
Thank you, sir.
appreciate.
Appreciate you. Thank you.
Right. So let's get to Semuju. Robert, could you unmute, please? Share with us your approach.
Yes, a very good morning to everybody on the call. Previously, I think I traded a coin called HFT. Then I traded Tao. Then I traded I think I traded something like I traded Jupiter. Yeah, Jupiter. But with them, I found them below the pivot. They were around support 1. Then the others were around support 2. So what I did, I took the current price, then I tried to look at the pivot, so they were below the pivot. Then I tried and went ahead and checked my Bollinger Bands. Of course, I love Bollinger Bands so much. Then I put in my MACD, and it was at an anticipation whereby it was below the 0 line, which I usually consider on my side. Then I checked my KDJ, whereby the J line was also below, but also showing an upward movement. Then I checked on my RSI, and the RSI of the 60 length was trying to show me that going up. And sometimes I risk my capital. I love going in with 50% of the capital. So I had something like $200. So excuse me, I risked $100. So definitely each trade would probably have given me that is close to $5. $5. Yeah, so with pivot points, I had been using them
Robert,
past.
before you run very fast, are you in a position to share your screen? Robert, your approach when you're picking trades, or I share mine?
You can share yours because the account I have is a demo account. The one that I'm using, mine is because I'm using 2 accounts. There is one that my friend that usually take actual trades. Then the one that I'm using is more of a practicing account.
So you are not having a real account.
Yes, I have a real account, but with me, I take it as a practicing account.
Okay, so we are here, but that doesn't prevent you from sharing. So I want to pick a trade, and I just get to my royal queue, like here. What is your first point of approach?
My
How
first
do you
point of
decide that I'll pick this coin or I'll not pick this one?
definitely, I have the coins that are dipping, but with the ones that are pumping, sometimes it's kind of hard for me as a person to pick the pumping coins using the pivot points. So I pick those that are dipping. In most cases, if I don't find an opportunity, because I've tried to find an opportunity with the pumping coins, with the pivot, and it's kind of not good for me.
So for you, you look for the negative coins. Eh? You
Yeah,
look for the most
yeah,
negative.
yeah, true. So I could take one like Rune.
So you will you look at like runes. So we have opened. So I've opened runes. So once you are here, what is next?
Once I'm there, I look at the current price, which is
So which time frame is your trading approach?
my trading approach is 15 minutes. I love 15 minutes more when I'm using the pivot.
So you are a 15-minute
when I'm
guy.
using the,
Okay. So we are now I'm here at 15 minutes. So what next?
I look at my pivot. I look at my current price, which is at 2.0, something like 20.
2.016.
0.16. Then I check my pivot.
Then you go to your pivot right away.
Yeah. So it shows that it's around 2.0. I think it's below. It's even below support 3.
Support 3.
Yeah. So for me, that one is a good one because sometime back you talked about support 3, and I found many points down there. So I go and look at my
So
I go and I look at my indicators. Of course, I tap the Bollinger Bands. That one is a must for me. Yes.
So what do you look at when you tap on the Bollinger Bands?
When I tap on the Bollinger Bands, I make sure I look at the movement of the trade, because it shows me whether the coin is in the oversold area, or it's neutral, or it's in the overbought area. So I think here it's in an oversold area. So I could tap the MACD.
So you tap on the MACD.
Yeah, the MACD is showing us that the trade actually is not that down. So the red histograms are trying to shrink, or they are kind of reducing. They are kind of reducing.
So what do you mean by kind of reducing? You mean the bars, because the bars,
Yeah,
let me make it red. So you mean the bars, they have been increasing, now they are trying to decrease. That's one of the things you look at, right?
yeah, the histograms.
You will focus. Those who don't know histograms is talking about these things here, the bars.
Then I'll
Okay.
tap onto the KDJ.
Then you tap on the KDJ. What are you trying to look at the KDJ?
At the KDJ, mainly I'm trying to see, is this trade is it trying to show me an upward movement, or it's still is it going to be ranging, or kind of dropping down a little bit more, such that I could be able to open up some more margin calls just in case, because these pivot points can change anytime. These numbers can change
So
anytime.
how do you look at the KDJ and decide that it's going to
Hello?
basically go up or come down when you look at it here? How
I
do you
think
look
your
at the
voice is
KDJ
off.
and you decide, because you have
Hear
said
you.
you look at the okay. Someone says, can you hear me?
Hello? Can you hear me? Hello, coach. Are you there?
Can you hear me?
Yes,
I
now
can
you're
hear
back.
you.
Yeah, now you're back.
Okay, so screen again. So you were talking about how you use the KDJ.
Yeah, the KDJ.
So how do you use the KDJ? What do you look at? What are your key parameters you look at the KDJ to decide?
The KDJ, in most cases, I love it when the J line is below these other two lines, the K and the D line. When the J line is below, in most cases, I'm very confident before it crossing or showing me that the coin is going to go up. I love it that way when the J line is below all these other two lines. And here, at least it shows. Then I'll tap onto the RSI.
So you love when the J line is below the both of the lines, giving you confidence. But now look at this scenario, my brother. Like when you talk about when the J line is below, look at here. Because whenever the J line sharply goes down like this, you see what happened up to here. So it means that the robot will be able to definitely keep going down in this manner. Like if you talk about the J line being below. So could you maybe place some clarity about this?
What I'm meaning is that when it's below and it's kind of trying to make a what we call a crossover or a golden cross. Yeah, I don't just enter because it is below. No, I also make some calculations in there. Of course, with your eyes, you can see the trade. Yeah.
So first go back. First go back here on the Bollinger Band. What are some of the things you look at here on the to give you confidence about your trade?
The Bollinger Bands, when I look at, there is that middle band there. which is, I think, the moving average, as you talked about it in the past. At this point, it would give you at least a confidence that it shows you whether it acts as the resistance at the point. You get, so you may take a profit according to its movement as well, because the lower band will be your support, then the middle band at this point would be my resistance, where I could take my my profit. Coach, are you there?
But now here you can't measure. So in 15, what take profit? Okay, so now you will. Okay, now I'm getting.
Because
Okay.
it's the pivot point
Are
that
you
will
there?
yes, I'm there. Because it's the pivot numbers that will give you the profit.
Okay, now
So
let's go down to the pivot point. Now we are here, the pivot point. So
it
you will
was
take your profit at resistance 1, resistance 3, because it is below resistance 3. Will you take your profit at resistance 2, resistance 1, or at the pivot?
in most cases, I take little by little. I may first take it at resistance 3. If the coin still shows some momentum, I will take it at at support 2, because I first take it at support 3, then I take it at support 2. If it shows promises, I will still take it at support 1. In most cases, if I reach support 1, then I'm out. But if I look at the trade and it's still promising, still I'll go for the pivot. I think I did that with a coin called OG. Yeah, OG. Yeah, OG was a good one. OG.
So your approach is the MACD and your approach is the Bollinger Band, and the KD to always give you some entries, right?
Yeah, and the
So now,
RSI as well.
so at the RSI. So what do you look at the RSI, you personally, before you pick a trade?
Maybe if I pick a trade, the RSI, because I know the RSI length of 6 kind of moves faster. It moves faster, so sometimes it forms that upward movement. So when it is joining with these other RSIs of 12 and 24, in most cases the move will try to move up. So if I look at that and it's promising, then I'll take the trade confidently.
Could you come again? You look at what you look at on your RSI. You don't look at so much of the numbers here. You look at the crossover. Could you come again?
I look at the RSI length of 6.
Which is 23.
When it's pointing up and these other RSIs are above it. So when it crosses those RSI length of 12 and 24, that coin could be promising if it is an anticipation to crossing them. Yeah.
Do you have anything else you want to add on? What is your approach? Because you said you are using around $100, and so to you this coin is very good.
This coin I would take it, because for me, in most cases, when I find coins that are below support 3 or around support 2, I take them, then open some margin calls with them. With time, eventually they may deliver. They may not deliver immediately, but you give them time to deliver. As long as you have some indicators that you've added on to see where the trend is going, just as I have just explained to you, Coach.
So now the other last question of the day is that you are having $100. Okay.
Yes, Coach.
You said you are having a capital of $100. Now, how do you open up your margin calls and be able to set up your trade? What is your first buying amount, and how do you work on your settings?
In most cases, I love using $40 as my first buying amount. In most cases, I love
So let
using
me just go back here. Just a minute. Okay, so your first buying amount is 40.
Is 40. Then after the coin has bought, the rest of 60, the $60, I'll divide them into 4. So when I divide the $60 into 4, let me have my calculator here. So 60, you divide them into 4. So I come back and change.
So 60 divided by 4, which is 15.
Yeah.
So you'll open up 4 margin calls.
Yeah.
Because you open few because you are opening just sorry for that. So you open 6 margin calls. Are you still there, sir?
Yes, I'm there. I said 4 margin calls.
4. So okay, 4. So your take profit will depend on the pivot point. So
Yes, sir.
you don't care so much what is here.
Yes, sir.
So how do you come up with your margin configuration?
Margin configuration, I usually love the 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4. Then this side I'll put one time.
Here you will one time. Here you put 0.1.
0.1.
Why do you apply 0.1 here? Then the next one is
0.2.
Let's first set it up. Then the next one
0.3
then the next one.
is 0.4.
Why do you use this approach here?
The reason as to why I use this small 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4 is that I want my robot to buy faster. Just in case it drops, in case the trade drops, I want my robot to buy faster such that more money goes into the trade. That's the technique, such that more money goes into the trade for me. When the coin is rising, to my take profit, to my take profit of the pivot numbers, I profit more. I get something like 10, 5, like that, dollars and more. Yeah, that's my.
So your approach is that you look at the most negative coins.
Yeah. Because with the pumping coins, sometimes the pivots are not there. Sometimes you reach a coin and it has already left you, so I get down this side.
Now, what about the buying callback? Because it's not saving. Your buying callback is how much?
My buying callback is 0.01.
And your take profit will be the pivot point. So your take profits will be the pivot points the other side, right?
Yes, sir. That's
okay. Do you have some more things to add on your strategy approach?
Nothing much to add on, is just to give people confidence that all they have to do is practice and believe in what the coaches are giving us, not to go and around with other people's strategies, but follow the trainings and put in the work and practice until when something comes out.
Good. So someone is asking, do you switch on the AI margin call?
I switch them off. I don't like the AI margin calls on.
Okay. Hey.
Back to you, coach.
Guys, let us drop some love hearts, some thumbs up, some love hearts, some thumbs up. Yes, 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 yes. People are sharing their approach. Okay, someone is saying, is there a way of if you messed with the invitation code? I always say you can always delete the account if you haven't activated, unless you activated the robot. So get clear, did you activate the robot or not yet? Let us give some thumbs up, some love hearts for that amazing sharing of, if someone is opening 4 margin calls, the mode doesn't matter, it always remain whole warehouse. His approach is 4 margin calls. Thank you so much, Semuju Robert, for that amazing sharing.
You're welcome, coach.
Okay, anybody else? Anybody else wants to share? Anybody else wants to share the last one of the day? Today we are looking at people's approach. It is not activated, but the money is deposited already on Royal Q. What you're going to do, you're going to withdraw the money. You're going to take off $100. Then the next day you return $20. You return $80. It becomes 100. You take off another 100. Then you delete the account. You delete the account and we are going to be good to go. Okay. Anybody else wants to? Okay, we have GS World. Okay, good. GNS, you are most welcome. Good morning. GNS, could you unmute your microphone?
Coach. Good morning, everyone who is here. Coach, can you hear me?
Loud and clear, my brother.
True. Okay. Coach, I would like to really appreciate you for making us self-independent and making us at least to make our own signals. The way I understood this pivot points, Coach, how can I share my screen? Coach.
You see when you tap on share, screen there is the word share. You see the word share, then you choose screen.
I'm saying crypto ambassadors. Where should I tap?
There is a
Below? Okay, I've seen it.
below where you see participants chat. Then tap on the share button.
I'm seeing screen here. Share.
Tap on screen.
All right. I hope my screen is loading.
What is it telling you on your side?
Display over other apps.
Allow.
Allow. Where should I Allow wrong. Not allowed, not allowed. I allow via what? Via Zoom?
Yes, switch on the Zoom. You are using a Samsung, right?
No, I'm using Technopova Neo.
But when you tap on share, what does it say?
Okay, it is showing me display over other apps. Then I have
Allow.
allowed
Then
via
you
Zoom.
come back and share again.
I come back and share again. Okay.
Mm.
Come back. Direct me.
Now your screen is visible.
My
Just
screen is
just stay on your screen. Your screen is visible.
okay. True. Me, I'll not hesitate to share my screen. Why? Though I have little capital, but I've learned a lot, and these pivot points really work out. One, some of the factors that I consider before choosing a project to trade is I usually go for those one most dipping coins, but those coins should have large market cap. For example, those coins which are above 100, like
Could
on the
you
coin market cap.
could you tap on X? Could you tap on X? Okay, good.
X. Okay. Like I go for those coins, such projects which have large market cap on the coin on the what? On the coin market cap. For example,
Mm.
when I go to
Could you take us to CoinMarketCap and show us what you are trying to talk about?
these are the coins that I'm talking about. These are the coins. For example, like XRP, USDT, Solana, BNB, Doji, Link, and so many others. For example, like this one, XLM. Let me show you here. When I come back here on my trading view, this is what I do. I tap in the coin. The coin is being displayed.
So
Coach and the rest.
before we continue, so for you on
Yeah.
your case, you look at the top 100 coins on CoinMarketCap.
True.
Those are the only coins you want to trade.
Those are the only projects that I trust.
Okay, so let's continue. Go on.
Okay. When I come back on my trading view, I seeing the indicators that I'm using. I'm using auto pivot with support and resistance. This one that you are seeing, I don't know whether people are seeing it. This one, when I remove this, have you seen there are some 3 dots that were up and there were some 3 dots that were below? When I return them, are you seeing it?
We see ready, greeny, ready.
Okay. This one,
What
this
are
one.
those?
This one here, where I'm pointing right now, here. This is my pivot. When it moves like from here up to here, that is support, that is resistance 1. Then from there up to that is resistance 2. Then from here up to here, that is resistance 3. Because I searched for this indicator, when we go to your Roku, they are the very supports that they are there. They really show you what they are there. Because they help me to measure the cold drop. The coin was XLM. That is the coin. The time frame that I use that is 4-hour time frame. When I come here like this, when I come here to pivot.
So before you continue, for you
Yeah.
are a 4-hour time frame guy.
Right, coach.
Now, first go back to your trading view because your pivot point was a little bit very different. Because someone here is asking me, first go back and show us how did you add that thing in your chart so that someone who is new and they have been using trading view so that they can also apply that same thing and they use it to make money. Could you show us how did you add that thing in your chart? Because I see someone is killing me.
This indicator in my thing, that is it. I come here, I search here, auto pivot, auto pivot.
Okay. So it is called auto pivot.
Yes,
I
it is
see it
called.
there.
Yeah, this one.
By John Sehande. So what makes it good? Okay, so put it in the chat.
I put it in the chat. What makes it good is it brings out the real numbers on the pivot. It divides the pivot. It separates the pivot from resistance and support. Like here, when I come here, I want to set it. I want to set it. I come here like this. You see, where you are seeing the blue, that is my pivot. Where you're seeing red, that is support 1. Green, that is support 1. Then red 2, that is still resistance. That is resistance 2, like blah blah, many others. But I don't want the whole thing to appear in the whole chart. I only want just a little bit of that, because where my chart is, that's why I remove the rest. Because if I could put it, it could go in the wall, because you have been seeing it. When I come here, I put extend, it will be all over the screen, like you are seeing. Where you are seeing my blue line here, that is my pivot. Because when I'm choosing a trade, I choose a trade which is below the pivot. For example, like that coin that you have sent, that is the QC USDT. I want to give more light about it, which can make me confidently trade this coin. You are seeing, I have already put here my price range, because it is below the pivot. You see, it has already moved. It is below the pivot, true. It has not yet reached the pivot. And when I'm taking my profit, I consider taking that where I entered the trade from, let me say, support to 1 up to the pivot. It has more guts of going ahead. I take it from the support, for example, there up to my resistance 1, like that. I'm confident to take my 6. Very confident to take my 6.
So now where it is, how much will you take?
Where it is, I could take, that is a 4, because I've already put there my price range. I hope guys are seeing it. But I'm already in a trade. Which trade is that? I'm already in a trade that I'm trading. That is XLM, if I'm not mistaken. But I'm already in a trade. So then I put even other indicators. Like here, I have the MACD. I don't like it so much because it is a lagging indicator. The indicator that I love so much, that is the stochastic RSI. It shows me where the trade is. After using that, after seeing where the stochastic RSI is, I put in the real-time indicator, that is the RSI, that one. Though these one, the rest, Dawati, I just look for them at Dawati. They are just here. These others, like the RSI, it is 50, it is at 50. The stochastic RSI, it is at 87. Me, when I just look at this, because I took profit here. I took profit from where it was. I hope guys are seeing it from here, where I entered it from here. I took some profit from there, up there. I had to leave the trade. I saw that the trade is still a good to go. Then I had to put in my price range, and I tried still to go to search for this. To go for this trade. Coach. Yes, coach. This is the trade that I'm trading right now.
Guys, are we learning from him, his approach? Are we learning from him? Are we learning? Let me know in the chat. Yes, are we learning from him?
I hope this is what I'm seeing, that I've been doing, because I tried it yesterday. I said, why can't I do it without having little capital? Because this trade delivered. It delivered yesterday at around 7 p.m. I went in for JEP, went in for XLM. And I come here on my because it has been real hard for me to at least have 2 trades a day. It has been a tug of war for me to have 2 trades a day. But I hope you guys are seeing what my robot has been communicating to me via my Telegram. New buy, new sell.
Now, with your little capital,
Yes, coach.
capital, after you have found your trade, how do you operate your settings?
My settings. My settings. When I put in the first buying amount, I love using 5 as my first buying amount. After putting in 5 as my FBA, I come here, like after putting in my first buying amount as 5, I have my strategies here that I use. They are here. That one I apply it in bull market. I use this one. When it drops by 0.5, it buys 2 times. That is putting in $10. And when it drops by 1, it puts in those are $20, like this, because I make sure that the project that I'm trading, it does not drop so much. Like from the first call to the 4th call, I use there, that is 5 drop, and it really suits in my capital. That's what I use. I will find out that the project doesn't drop up to the third call because I trust so much such projects. The first 100 on the coin market cap coach.
Good. Good. We have learned from my brother GNS World. Thank you so much for sharing. Continue to maximize profits. Increase your
You're
capital
welcome.
because now with your skill, it's very easy for you to make more money. Okay, so work on your capital, grow your capital, and enjoy financial freedom. Thank you so
But
much. Could we
coach,
drop some love heart? Please go on. Please go on, sir.
Coach, I could like to appreciate you for real, the knowledge, because I've been wondering, you guys, how do you make it? But for sure, the things that you tell us, they are real. They are real. I hope each and everybody on this call should put them in a consideration. Guys, these things work. I sign out.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I want to thank you all for attending today's class. It was a practical approach. See you for the next practical approach next week. If you are here and you want to share your trading approach, you want to share your trading strategy, still the same approach next week, Friday. This will be my approach every Friday to make sure that we see if we could find in some other people who could share with you their different strategic approach to trading. See you on the next call of question and answer session. Hope you have learned something. Some have told you their approach on Royal Q. Another one has given you their approach on TradingView. Now just increase your capital and have an amazing trading weekend. The market will always get in better for you in the weekend than ever before. So don't miss out profits on the weekend. Markets will always work best very early in the morning, around midday to the evening times, and late in the night. God bless you. I wish you all the best. Make sure you compound your money. Make sure you grow your capital and work on a target. With that said and done, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank all of you who have shared your experience. If you are here and you want to share your experience and you have not had a chance, maybe you have fear, I want to encourage you to lose the fear and join us next week on Friday and share your strategy. God bless everybody. I want to thank you. See you on the next question and answer session that will start in the next close to 2 or 1 hour from now. God bless you. Love you all. Have a good day. Thank you so much, all those that have shared. Nothing to add from there. I wish you all the best. Love you all. Have a good day.
In the game of crypto, we rise and we grind. With each little profit, we're shaping our mind, compounding the wealth, knowledge in tow. Truly, it's our mentor helping us grow. Step by step, we're climbing the ranks. Little profits compound, watch us ascend. With the magic of crypto, we'll never hit end. Truly, is the guide, while secrets unfold. In this world of finance, together we hold. Digital currency, paving the way, building our empire day after day. With ambassadors leading, we're part dream. Investing with high, our futures are bright. Little profits compound, watch us ascend. With the magic of crypto, we'll never hit end. Julie is the guide while secrets unfold. In this world of finance, together we hold. So let's chase the profits, we'll never slow down. Compound our success in this crypto town. Secrets unfold in this world of finance. Together we hold. Little profits compound, watch us ascend. With the magic of crypto, we'll never hit end. Julie is the guide while secrets unfold. In this world of finance, together we hold. Digital currency paving the way, building our empire day after day. With ambassadors leading, we're part of the dream. Investing with wisdom, we're stronger as a team. Confidence high, our futures are bright. Little profits compound, watch us ascend. With the magic of crypto, we'll never hit end.
Can't sit in car for the same miss. 8 times to me makes on the fake rate. Thanks to know. The hustle and the grind, it's the time to shine. With Royal Q on the rise, watch the profits align. RSI on the screen, every click's a sign. 15 minutes in, now those dreams are mine. Chase that wave, don't let it pass you by. With each trade made, we aim for the sky. Start it now, don't wait another day. RSI's the key, watch your doubts fade away. 15 minutes gone, and the dreams unfold. With Royal Q in hand, let the magic be told. Up the gains, feel that rush inside. Consistency in motion, let the numbers guide. Every single trade like a thrilling ride. Success on the horizon, so let's take it wide. Time is of the essence, make your move real quick. With Royal Q's system, you're bound to get rich. Start it now, don't wait another day. RSI's the key, watch your doubts fade away. 15 minutes gone.
Every Saturday we gather in the zone, with Queen Doris leading, setting the tone. From new to old, we all come to train, gaining knowledge, breaking through the chain. Knowledge is power, let's rise together. New royalty where we all begin. Under Queen Doris, together we'll win. A family united, passionate and free, training for greatness, come and join me. Of the future, legends in the making. With every session, opportunities awakening. A royal experience, a journey to ignite. Learning from the best, we all shine bright. Join the ranks, let's elevate our game. New royalty where we all begin. Under together we'll win. A family united, passionate and free, training for greatness. Come and join me in this royal journey. We're never alone. With Queen Doris guiding, we've all found a home.
Every Saturday we gather in the zone, with Queen Doris leading, setting the tone. From new to old we all come to train, gaining knowledge, breaking through the chain. Knowledge is power, let's rise together. New royal where we all begin. Under Queen Doris together we'll win. A family united, passionate and free, training for greatness. Come and join me. Icons of the future, legends in the making. With every session, opportunities awakening. A royal experience, a journey to ignite. Learning from the best, we all shine bright. Join the ranks, let's elevate our game. New royal where we all begin. Under Queen Doris, together we'll win. A family united, passionate and free, training for great.
Every morning I wake, checking numbers and trends. Royal kills my hustle, making money with friends. Daily income flows like a river so bright, turning dreams into gold, will shine in the night. Chasing after gains, never slowing down. Daily income flows, yeah, that's the key. Royal choose the place for financial spree. Building a future where freedom will ring. Join the revolution, let's rise and take wing. Crypto's the game and I play it so smart. Investing my time, I'm mastering the art. From Bitcoin to Ether, the profits align. With royal gives magic, it all turns divine. With each trade I make, I feel the power grow. Daily income flows, yeah, that's the key. Royal choose the place for financial spree. Building a future where freedom will